Today, we have a different style video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you the second sort of sales call I had with this real estate agent. Basically, every time I take on a second call, I know it's just because they have a bunch more questions to ask me. So it's a lot of objection handling. Now, this individual didn't go too hard. He didn't have a lot of questions. He just kind of wanted me to reassure him. So watch this video to see some questions you might get asked if you're a social media marketing agency owner and you're in the real estate niche. But overall, just to kind of see how I handle these objections, leave some comments down below to give me some tips. I'm always trying to improve. Do me a favor, subscribe, like this video, and let's get into this second call.
Hey, Carter.
Hey, Robert, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Sorry about that. I'm usually a very punctual person. I appreciate your patience, but I was getting absolutely hammered with questions. So,
well, that could be a good sign, right?
Yeah, it could be a good sign, or it could just be a person that just had a lot of questions to ask on that too.
Yeah, exactly. No, I saw it said the host is still on another meeting, so no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate your patience. Thanks for waiting. How's the week been so far?
A good week. Yeah, good week. Busy week. Not super busy, but profitable and good. I try not to waste any more time. So
yeah, sure.
I get to know after a while. You know who you're dealing with, right? So
yeah, you're very right about that. I had to figure that stuff out.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I've been looking it over. Your presentation is really good. There's just a few concerns I have. It's that mainly because of the times that we're living in terms of the unstable federal government. I'm not a fan of government, and especially when they are behaving the way they are, and inflation, which is caused by the government. Not me. I like to go to nice restaurants, but I'm not causing inflation. They print money like it's crazy. That's the problem. So, anyways, I'm not. No one knows where it's going. So when I look at your numbers, before I get any money back in terms, because the money that it's an investment. So before I get a decent return on the investment, it's like 7 to 9 months, maybe 10 months. So we're talking $10,000, right? I think maybe 7 months, but between 7 and 10 months before I go to the notary and get money back. So that's my concern. That's what I'm trying to work through right now, mostly. And the other thing is that and I don't mean this, like, your presentation is great, everything is, but it's an unknown entity here. I can't substantiate, your work, and I'm sure you're great. I'm positive because I have a good feeling with your sense. But I just want to touch base with you. That's a little bit what I'm working through right now. I'm looking at like a 10,000, and I have the money, but it's just like it's an investment, and I need to see a return in that. I don't like losing money. And before I get a return on that, I'm thinking 7 to 8 months. That's what I'm thinking.
So the 7 to 8 months part is definitely, it could be 7 to 8 months. It could be, we've had agents where they close the deal in the first 3 weeks, and then, they get a listing, close it, and they got their return on investment. They're set for the year. We've had agents where, it takes 3.5, 4 months. 7 to 8 months is kind of a stretch, but depending, technically you're right. We don't really know what exactly could happen. We know that we're going to get a pipeline. We know that we're going to book meetings, whether those people come to fruition, they're looking to take action right now. It's great. It is depending. So like I said, we've literally had an agent where we onboarded them the first 2 weeks of advertising. They got a listing, closed it within the next week and a half, and they're set for the entire year. We've also had people where it takes them 3.5 months to close a deal. So you're technically right when it comes to, we can't actually predict when those people are going to come into fruition because we don't know who we're going to get. But we do know is that the leads are going to come in, we're going to book X amount of meetings, and then hopefully those people take action if, the time's exactly right for that person.
So what I've always done, is I've always planned for the worst, hope for the best, right? So and then I'm not disappointed. I know what I'm kind of undertaking here. So sorry to interrupt.
No worries. That's also what I like to present as well. Like I say, worst case scenario for everything, because that's obviously what you're going to look at. You're not going to look at the, best case scenario, everything. This will be a kind of tough way to go about doing everything. But let's go worst case scenario. Nothing happens. You don't get a return on investment. You don't close any deals, and I refund you what it is that you paid us at the end of the year. And, nothing happens besides the marketing spend that you paid, and you get brand awareness, and you got a lot of marketing. You build a pipeline of 500 people that you still continue to work because you get access to CRM still. So if you look at the absolute worst case scenario, it could be, hell of a lot worse essentially. But we have to try to remove as much risk from the investment as possible, obviously, with having the ROI guaranteed, the closed deal, guarantee that's in writing in our contract and whatnot. But obviously it's, still, it's not like me and I have an office in Montreal and stuff like that. We're, hopping on Zoom calls and stuff. So I do understand where, a lot of people obviously have.
Because, we do Facebook ads through Command, KW Command. I think I'm paying 68 cents a lead. That's but no one can compete with KW because that's the way they structure with Facebook and Google. So I get
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I get that. That's an
Basically like an
aberration.
insider job they have going there.
Yeah, basically. And but what you're presenting and your business model is different than I could. I understand that, right? So, well, I may be able to do it, but then I become a web marketer and not a real estate broker. So, and I don't have the expertise and the background that you have. So, no, I can't do it. I get it.
Sure.
So I just wanted to quickly touch base with you. I didn't drop, I've been thinking about it, been looking at your videos. So basically, yeah. So basically, when would I start paying?
So essentially how it works is we book a kickoff meeting.
Yeah.
It would come out on the kickoff meeting where we would meet together, it'd be me and you. We would go through everything. So I just get access to your ads managers, make sure everything's set up properly on the Meta Ads Manager. We'd go on Google and Facebook, make sure everything's set up properly on there. I'd run you through the CRM once again, just kind of show you your role in there, what you're doing, just making sure you kind of fully understand it, show you some tips and tricks on kind of how to operate in there.
And let's go high level?
Yeah, go high level.
Okay.
And then I would send you over an invite to what's called Slack. It's a communications platform that we use. Reason being for that is we don't use WhatsApp or Messenger or email or anything like that, just because they all get, blasted with a bunch of messages every single day. So if we get a notification on there, we know it's important. If you get a notification on there, it's from us. That way people respond right away and, we're kind of communicating on one professional platform. So it's kind of like Discord. I don't know if you've ever heard of Discord. It's just kind of a more professional Discord, but so we get you set up on there. It's very simple. We'll do it on the call. And then, that's basically all we need from you. The next 14 to 21 days is going to be the onboarding process. So we're just going to be developing the campaigns, developing your CRM, giving you your personal login credentials, creating all the creatives, and just sending you over video updates in the Slack chat of kind of everything that's going on and just getting things approved by you and stuff like that.
Okay, so I take videos of myself or surroundings by my phone or
yes, you won't have to do that right off the hop, like right away. We like to conquer kind of one platform at a time. So usually we'll start off on Instagram and Facebook. We'll go up with the basic creatives and try and figure out what's going to work on there, get a campaign dialed in and get things running on there. Then we'll jump over to YouTube and Google, conquer that platform, kind of get a campaign up and running on there. And we'll kind of do things actually slowly, one at a time, go through all the different phases of split testing. So we're not just, running in gun ho and firing everything off on all cylinders when we have no idea what's going to work.
Yeah. So when's the first payment due?
The first payment will be the kickoff meeting. The first call we have essentially to start. It will be whatever the kickoff meeting is, and it'll just be written off in the contract.
Okay. So that's for the $2,500 or what depending on which one I
yeah, exactly. That'd be depending on what the duration you're signing up for in the package. That'd be when the first payment would come up.
Yeah.
And depending on when the kickoff meeting is actually scheduled, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How many staff do you have? How many people are you're not doing all the video work? And I don't think.
No, it's a fairly tight ship. It's myself, 2 ad specialists, full-time ISAs, 3 of them, and then a videographer who handles kind of developing all the commercials if we're going down and shooting the commercials.
Oh, that's good. Oh, good for you. Okay. You've been working with them for a while?
Yeah, since basically the start. A couple of them, well, not since right at the start, but they've not been turnover rate essentially. So there's been a couple new ISAs, but that's basically it as far as the main people.
Yeah. Okay. The ISAs are the ones that verify or the contacts, right?
Contact the leads, and kind of call and screen and go through that process.
Yeah. Okay. I just need a little bit more time to think about it. I think you've kind of anything else to add that will help me make a decision?
Yeah, why not? What I'll add for you is if you let me know before the weekend, whatever package you sign up with, I'll cover your ad spend for the first month, and that'll be my perk to you for not letting me get on any more sales calls in Montreal and making you our guy. I'll cover your ad spend if you let me know before the weekend.
For a month?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That's not what I was getting at. I don't like taking money out of your pocket.
Yeah, you're not taking money. You're at the end of the day, you're still signing up. So
yeah,
it's a little perk to motivate you.
Yeah, well, you need a foothold, I guess, in this province somewhere. So, and that helps you. So, okay. That's it, Carter. I appreciate it. If you're expecting good news, I apologize for that.
No, you're all good.
But just in today's market, what we're doing right now is we're cost cutting and trying to find what is the most profitable and what's bringing us. And this is a new adventure, so it's kind of going counter what we need to do. But it's all good. It's all good. I just don't want to lose an opportunity either. So
for sure. Yeah, no worries, Robert. Let me know. We'll be in touch and we can go from there.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate your time. Thanks.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.